I'm gonna share with you 5 tips that will help you to stick to habit of reading books in English. Hi guys, welcome to our channel. Today's video will be about the best way to learn English as a foreigner and as not. Everyone can profit from this video. But for me it was as a foreigner because I'm living in the UK for the last 12 years and I wanna share with you the best way which helped me to learn English. I know it's not the best yet, but I'm trying my best. But I'm gonna share with you the best way that helps me to learn English up to the stage I'm now. So if you are ready, let's dive into it. Let's start it. One of the extremely helpful way to learn English is reading books in English. And yes, it is time consuming and it is boring, especially when you don't understand English. But I have to admit, this way had a tremendous impact on my language. I'm gonna share with you 5 tips that will help you to stick to habit of reading books in English. Tip number 1, gradual progress. When I started learning English, understanding a book seemed like a distant dream. I could barely grasp 20% of the content. But here is the key. It's okay to start small. I truly believe with the time and dedication, you're gonna get that number to 30%, 40%, and so on. Tip number 2, focus on vocabulary and sentence structure. When you're reading, forget about the storyline for a second. Your focus should be on the words and the sentence structure. Grab a highlighter and mark every unfamiliar word, and then it's time to do some work. Rewrite every single word on the piece of paper and translate it in Google Translate or any type of translator. What I personally like to do is revisiting my list and rewrite it a couple times, so I know it's literally locked in my head. Tip number 3, embrace the repetition. Repetition is the best friend in learning language. Keep reviewing those words you have rewritten. It simply forces your memory to remember them. For example, you can pick 2 words and try to use them as much as possible throughout the day. It's an excellent way to solidify your knowledge. Tip number 4, context matters. While diving into vocabulary, do not forget completely about the context. Understanding the story can help you to connect the meaning of words and phrases. It's like strive for a balance between language analysis but still enjoying the story at the same time. Tip number 5, additional resources. For example, there are thousands of apps in the app stores you can use if you prefer this way of learning instead of reading books. But for sure, expanding your toolkit can have massive impact on learning language. So there you have it, proven method to master English through reading. But remember, learning language is a journey, it's not a sprint. To recap, we covered 5 invaluable tips today. Gradual progress, vocabulary and sentence structure focus, repetition, context awareness, and additional resources. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for joining us today and see you in the next video.